So I wanted to ask you, Art, about your panel, your discussion of ad fraud, cleaning up the ecosystem. Where do things stand and what should the industry be doing?
Yeah, I think we had an important discussion today about how we're looking at cleaning up the ad tech ecosystem. You know, we've come to a place now where there's an enormous adoption, supply side, demand side is really supporting this vibrant marketplace. But we've also seen that with the dollars that are in the marketplace, the fraudsters are also there. So as we look now to really make sure that our dollars on behalf of our marketers are going to the suppliers who we intend, we need more accountability, more transparency, so that our intended investment reaches the recipient in that way. So we just discussed today a series of paths and initiatives that have been taken to support that. Unfortunately, at this point in time, there's no one silver bullet to clean up the ad ecosystem, but there are multiple fronts that we're supporting to do so. So in a major initiative right now is the the IAB Tech Lab's initiative around Ads.txt. And in that initiative, which we're in full support of, we're encouraging publishers to really adopt it as quickly as possible. We're going to be able to see through the publisher's identification of who their authorized sellers are, and therefore we will only buy inventory from the publisher's authorized sellers. Today in this world of ad fraud, too many publishers' inventories have been spoofed, and we're really not sure if in the end we're really buying what we think we are. So Ads.txt is a great initiative, publisher-led, but demand-supported to help clean up that path.
And what about the demand side? How do you see that exchanges and working with them and sort of the viability of that side of the business?
Yeah, well now we're 8 to 10 years into the real-time bidding world, and there are many different DSPs supporting exchange-based trading models. I think 5 years ago, different DSPs had certain bells and whistles that were important for their differentiation, but today much of it is more commoditized. So I think there's going to be much more of a consolidation in the DSP space. We are ourselves consolidating around certain partners who can give us, again, the transparency, the visibility, the scale, and the accountability of our buying, but that also gives us the tools to use data in very segmented ways to reach audiences specific to our marketers' needs.
And finally, what's the world like at Dentsu Aegis? And you're part of a growing organization, an ambitious organization that's been doing a bunch of acquisitions. Tell me where you guys stand as a holding company.
Well, we're over a year into our acquisition, and now we're in charge of AmNet in the US. Dentsu has made an enormous commitment to the evolution of people-based marketing. So our focus on data and technology to enable audience segmentation, audience engagement fits squarely within Dentsu's strategy. And so it's really exciting to see all the different components that Dentsu's putting together to really make people-based marketing work for marketers.